All right, so Michael, we've been friends forever. We won't go into years. But the point is, you really introduced me to the fact that New York nightlife is still happening.
You know what? As much as in 1986, I wrote the Denver Downtown, Village Boys. They laid me off recently. And you know what? At the end of that article, I said, but nightlife is really never going to die. Because no matter how much you push it down, that's the whole point of nightlife. It's fighting back. It's fighting against repression and bubbling over twice as big. So I'm glad that I got to take you to On Top of the Stand on the other night and show you Suzanne Bars is still the hot promoter. Just 5 parties a week.
It's amazing.
And she gets a mixed crowd.
I love it.
She is the queen of the mixed crowd.
She is. And you know what? In other states, for instance, like in Chicago, when I talk to people, I tell them about these great New York parties because you've got gay, straight, black, white, older people. Of course, they're all over 21, but I'm saying you've got people in their 50s, you've got people in their 20s, and they're all like together, and it's great.
It's a party.
And that's a real party.
But everything's become very niche marketed, especially in New York. Even in the gay bars, it's like young twink, 20-year-old twinks, 30-year-old bears, 40-year-old muscle queen. It's like, what if you don't fit into any of those, or what if you actually want to be in a room that surprises you, or where you might meet someone you would normally hang out with? Suzanne Bart specializes in that.
She does. And you do too.
I do. I love a mixed crowd. I want to be with women and straight people and everything. Not just people like me. How boring.
And that's the way I feel. I think the whole thing about this, I don't know if I'd call it a comeback, because it never really quite went away, but I would now say, after all those bad things I said about New York, not really, but I did say it was kind of dead. After what you showed me with Suzanne and yourself and how much fun I had, I would say New York, hey, New York's back at #1 again, hey.
Yeah, we're #1 again. But we did have a fallow period because when Mayor Giuliani took over in the 90s, he determined that nightlife was the enemy, and that it was going to be back of the bus, and that somehow it was too dangerous, and of course the club kids and all that fed into that.
Right.
And then suddenly everyone was afraid of the nightlife, and the community boards took on so much power in that they could make sure that a new club didn't get a dance license because they'd be too noisy. And that's not what New York should be.
No.
But starting about 6 years ago, Suzanne Bart started doing parties again. It was a place called Happy Valley. And it was sexy again, and it was a little dangerous again, and it was the mixed crowd again. And ever since then, she's been unstoppable, and New York has gone slowly back to the top.
Well, I think she's done a great job. Now, I may be the queen of house, but I gotta say, Suzanne is the queen of nightlife. I gotta give her the crown, And I applaud her because it's been so important to the music, it's been so important to the art, it's so important to all of us.
And ironically, that where we went the other night was at the Stanford Hotel, which is in the Meatpacking District, and that was the area that we thought destroyed nightlife.
And now look.
And now it's taken the nightlife and said, we're going to serve it back to you.
And there you go. What goes around comes around, and I think you said something about house music and Queens. What did I say? Well, we don't know about that, but it was all good. I am a nightmare after all.
I do regret some things I may have said.
No. I think all the things you said were cool because they were wrong. It's fun.
And it should be wrong.
And it needs to be a little bit, a little controversy here. We'd be really bored. Now, as far as the arts that are going on in New York.
Are you videoing? Who's videoing?
That the arts and music scene is really also coming to an exciting place?
It is, but the boundaries of New York have changed. It used to be Manhattan. Nobody ever talked about the other boroughs.
No.
And now guess what? It's more and bigger.
They threw me out.
Yes, and that's what I heard.
It'll start leaking over to Queens, Staten Island, everywhere. And that's okay. People can't afford to live in New York. Artists can't.
That's right. So
I'm from Brooklyn.
I like Brooklyn. Yeah, Brooklyn counts a lot. So
and it's not that far.
So you're gonna see some vintage footage of Michael, and you're gonna see Michael now because it's all about nightlife.
And the killer is we look better now.
We do.
Yeah, the truth, right? Get better.
Because of good living.
Good living.
You know,
That's right.
All right.
Rachel's back.
We're back.
You guys are back.